So the first full trailer for John Wick Chapter 4 has dropped. Let's do this.
Saying goodbyes?
Saying hello.
You think your wife can hear you?
No.
Then why bother?
Maybe I'm wrong.
You're going to die.
Maybe not.
Goodbye to you, my trusted friend.
A new day is dawning. New ideas, new rules, new management.
We've known each other since we were 9 or 10.
Who is this?
The Marquis de Gramont. Challenge him to single combat. Win or lose, it's a way out.
I don't sit at the table.
Your family does.
Please pray for me. I was the black sheep of the family.
Man has to look his best when it's time to get married. Or buried.
I'm going to need a gun.
Goodbye, my friend, it's hard to die.
If you win, the table will honor its word. You will have your freedom.
It's hard to die.
Under the old laws, only one can survive. Failure to meet at sunrise
It's hard to die.
will result in execution.
Last words, Winston?
Just have fun out there.
I want you to find your peace. But a good death only comes after a good life. You and I left a good life behind a long time ago, my friend.
It's hard to die.
Alrighty. Now, real quick, before I share my thoughts on it, be sure to join me down below in the comment section. What did you think about our first full trailer for John Wick Chapter 4? Also, if you want to know my thoughts on the previous John Wick films, you can check them out right up here. I did a ranking of them when the third film came out. I'm going to watch it one more time, and then I'm going to talk about it. So this franchise is so fascinating. Back 8 years ago now, out of the blue, they dropped a trailer of Keanu Reeves playing with a dog. The dog dies and he goes out for revenge. And everybody that saw that trailer was like, what is this movie? It looks really cool, but Keanu Reeves is avenging his dog. And there was no buzz before, like 3 weeks before the movie came out. And now it's become this gigantic, the top tier action franchise of the last decade, with its globe-trotting, massive world building, incredible action. And here we are, excited for the fourth film in the franchise, and a spinoff is in the works as well. And once again, it looks like we're going to get a very cool action movie that looks gorgeous, has amazing choreography, and continues to do all the world building that has made all the previous films so good and so intriguing. And really, those are the things that elevate this franchise. At the core, the basic plots are pretty straightforward, but it's in the details where it excels. The films are just famous for their world building, where the first movie, he goes to the Continental and you're like, what is this place? How does all of this work? And you wanted to know more, and each film is kind of just fleshed all of this out to the point now where it is just these globe-trotting adventures. Beyond that, you just start this trailer and immediately you remember how gorgeous these movies are with the way that they use color. Everything is so stylized. And of course, there's top tier, slick action in every single one of them, and they always find new creative things to do that blend stunt work with the best of modern technology to put images on the screen that we haven't seen before. And this looks to be another film that's going to deliver all of that. And by now, they're able to just pull in a bunch of great actors, too, to just flesh everything out. And the idea of Keanu Reeves versus Donnie Yen, I am so on board for that in a John Wick movie. Now, a friend of mine, who sometimes I call my videos my insider, he saw this 2-3 weeks back at test screening, where if you don't know how the movie industry works, with most movies, they do test screenings like 6-9 months, a year before the movie comes out to just kind of get feedback as to kind of what's going on, what's working, and kind of work the film around that. So he saw it, and I'm not the spoiler guy. I'm not the leaker guy. I don't want to know any specifics, but what he said was that it was 2 hours and 50 minutes long, and it was everything that you want from a John Wick movie. Delivers on all the fronts that what you go to a John Wick film for. It has all of them. And despite having a very long run time, it moves very quickly because you're so invested in the world. And even when you just, in light of that information, having that watching the trailer, you can see just how big the story is with how many countries, continents, set pieces in wildly different places are present in the trailer. You can see how this is a very much a sweeping epic film. And they'd originally announced that they were going to shoot parts 3 and 4 back to back. And now I think they just did 3. And you can once again see how maybe they went, we've got a 4-hour 2 movies. What if we just did one epic 2-hour and 50-minute movie? Now keep in mind, test screenings, it's not the finished film. So the final runtime, it's not going to be 2 hours and 50 minutes. They'll almost certainly trim that back and figure out what people didn't like, listen to that feedback, and adjust the film accordingly. So that's just what it was at his test screening. But the key ingredient there is that he really dug the film. It's continuing to deliver awesome action, awesome world building, and all of the kind of the little sequences that you saw in there. He specifically mentioned them when he texted me about it and said they're as cool as you think. They're all as cool as you want them to be. So the magic's still there. It's still awesome. And in the trailer, it still looks like it's awesome, delivers the magic, all the fun stuff that you want from movies like this. And so I had a little bit of a different perspective going into this trailer, and being able to see some of the image that he kind of teased in the text that he sent me was pretty cool. But anyway, that's my thoughts on the trailer. That's what I've heard from a guy that has seen the movie. And there you have it. Let me know what you thought about the trailer down below in the comments section. You can check out my thoughts on the other John Wick films right over there in that ranking. Thank you so much for watching, and keep talking movies and TV too much. Bye-bye.